Hi, guys.
Hey, Chantel.
Hey.
So, we have a new single coming out called Young Love. Aleksi, can you talk about what inspired you to write this song?
Yeah, sure. I guess I was in LA for a friend's wedding, and actually I had my college girlfriend, which was a pretty rocky relationship. But I guess my first like really intense relationship was actually with a girl from LA, and somehow being in LA for my friend's wedding at that time kind of brought back this whole range of feelings. And I just sat on this rooftop on Venice Beach and hashed, the song out. And then brought it to Shark, who helped me tweak a few things, and that was the birth of Young Love.
Great. So, let's talk a little bit about the recording process for this single.
So I think it was pretty cool. We recorded it. A lot of it was live. So we did the bass, drums, keys, and guitar all in one take. And I think we went with that like kind of live essence of the Snack Cat sound.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, one of the biggest strengths of Snack Cat is definitely the live set. So we really wanted to capture that energy, of and sort of vibrancy of the band's live feel. So we really decided to record live in sections rather than kind of like isolate everything.
Absolutely. And you were working with John Agnello for this single, who's worked with Sonic Youth and Dinosaur Jr. Can you talk about what he brought to the sound?
Oh man, it was just great.
He's the man.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, he's also a good hang. But
yeah,
he just it's great to just have someone that really just knows a lot more than you when it comes to really production. It's like, he really gave us a lot of direction. I think this worked, this doesn't work. Of course, we had our opinions too, but at the end of the day, it was great to have someone that we trusted to rely on to say, hey, this works, this doesn't work.
And it's safe to say that, like, with all of his experience in the industry, like, we were able to take a lot of his suggestions to heart, and, like, some more so than others, but for the most part, he had a lot of good advice for us, too.
Yeah, and I've worked with a lot of really great, recording engineers and, producers, but, something about, John, he just really is such a veteran of the industry, and you can just tell he just completely knows what he's doing, and he makes the whole process really fun too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Snack Cat is definitely a band that's influenced by a lot of different genres and styles. It's not necessarily easy to categorize sometimes. Can you talk a little bit about Young Love as a song? What's the mood or the genre? What's it influenced by stylistically?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's really tough to say, because they're like, one thing that makes Snack Cat so unique is that we all come from very different backgrounds, and that's very reflective in the music. And Young Love is a good example of that too. Like, there's elements of funk and soul, and like with some infectious jazz harmonies thrown in there, and like, but there's a moment where like we rock out at the towards the end, where like we jam. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
Takes off into outer space.
Yeah, like just to give like one word for the categories, like actually kind of hard. So
yeah. I mean, it's I guess the primary genre of this song would be soul. But yeah, there are elements of jazz, elements of rock, definitely elements of like 1980s pop, like Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones arrangements.
Totally.
And then it also has a very sort of live feel because of how we recorded it as well,
Yeah.
So tell us, when is the single coming out?
February 21st.